I start out with beautiful, beautiful leeks. They're known as poro or pori in Italian, and you take off that root end, throw that away. You can actually cook with this top part. You could make, actually this could have gone into our beef soup. Wasn't thinking. So you take off this, and this can be something that you use in soup as well. And then, because leeks are very, very dirty, you have to really wash them well. See? This one is nice and clean, so we don't have to do anything to it. So then I just cut them and slice them, and they go into a pot. Now this is a soup that is going to have it has no fat, none whatsoever. I mean, you could add a little cream to it if you wanted to make it a little heartier, but this has no fat whatsoever. So you cut up the leeks into thin pieces, like that. Then you put them into a pot. And I have some cooking here. Let me show you. In this pot, we have leeks cooking. And leeks have a very, very mild flavor. They're a member of the onion family. And all I did was put the leeks in a dry pot, add some water, just add a little water, and cook them down slowly, covered, until they wilt down. So we absolutely used no fat there. Now that you know that, we'll do the tomatoes. And the secret to this soup is that the tomatoes have to be very, very fresh. So here we're using cherry tomatoes. These are known as pomodorini in Italian, and they're very sweet. And this is what makes this soup, because there's very few ingredients in here. So you get your plum tomatoes. You need about 2 pounds of plum tomatoes. Wash and dry them. And when the leeks are wilted down, you simply add them. This is so easy to do. Whole, just like that. If you feel like cutting tomatoes up, you can do that. That's fine. Mix them in, and now you allow that to cook down until the tomatoes are very, very soft. Guess what we have here? Here are the tomatoes, all cooked, as you can see, with the leeks looking beautiful, skins and all. And now we need to strain that. Take this over and very carefully pour this right into the top, just like that. Oh, gorgeous. Now we need to puree this. So you want to get it all pulsed up until it's nice and smooth. That looks good. Then get a bowl ready with another strainer. Because now what we have to do, you see how pulpy this looks? Look, it's very, very pulpy, seeds and all. But I wanted all of that because that's all flavor. Take this off and carefully pour it into your strainer, just like that. And just get all of the juice. You can see all of the juice going into the base of the bowl. So get all this until it's fairly dry in your strainer, mushing on that. And then take the soup and you put it back into the pot. It goes back into the pot. You see how nice and smooth it is now? And now all we need to do is give this some salt, a little bit of pepper, and how about we do some fresh herbs? So here we have some fresh basil, which is always nice with tomato, of course, basil and tomato. And isn't this a nifty gadget? It's just a tomato knife, but I like it for this as well because it makes a nice little chiffonade of basil. That can go in at the end because you want those oils to be not cooked out. And then I like to use the rice. So we cooked a ½ cup of rice in 1½ cups of water. You stir in the rice, loosening it all up, and that's all there is to making tomato rice soup.